What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. When Tommy came onto YouTube, it had to have been 2012, 2013, and this was, probably when YouTube started really paying. Maybe like 2014, 2015. By that time, he was already very, very popular. Had made a lot of money by that time. I came on in 2015, so he was already much more popular than me, than many people. And one of the things that I noticed is black people really made Tommy popular. All right, he even got a lot of respect from a lot of the people that were in the industry. Again, some of the brothers in the pro-black community, knew of him, and some of the stuff he was saying was very true. But Tommy changed up a lot. Okay, he was talking harshly about the black community, in which many things were right. But then, by the time 2015, 2016, 2017 came, the brother started really selling out. All right, for which I would consider a more broader and wider audience. This is the same thing that Donovan Sharp did, okay? And again, there's a difference between telling the truth about the black community and then just, humiliating the black community and just being the biggest stereotype to the black community, to the point that now all of the people that you want to work with, or many people that you want to work with, are white conservatives. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. People like Candace Owens. People like Tommy Sotomayor, when they want to really say something cool about blacks, they will always go out and get them to do it, because if they say those things, it'll be deemed as racist. So whenever you see a lot of really white-wing conservative sites and things like that, they'll go after Tommy. And Tommy will always say things like this.
Tommy Sotomayor is a radio show host. Tommy, you are my envoy to Black America. Johnny's my correspondent. You're my envoy. Will the Chicken Summit be effective?
No, because let me tell you something, Jesse. He forgot to bring watermelon and grape drink. Now, if he had brought watermelon and grape drink, that would have completed the trifecta. But he felt like we only like chicken, and we need these things in conjunction with each other. And I'm just sad that he decided to carry it a little farther and say, let me get a hamburger so I can let you know I'm different than you. I don't know if you heard that part. He decided to have a hamburger. He didn't want none of that Negro food.
He did not want the chicken, that's for sure.
So Tommy Lauren also was, very popular 2017, 2018, around that time. But Tommy Sotomayor got a chance to go onto her show and have a conversation. She also is on Fox now. Like I said, she's very controversial. She's good at what she does. But what I'd like to do is I want you to hear what Tommy was discussing to her about black women, and then we're going to come back.
Than her own hair on top of her head. Now, she's jealous of white women because of this. That's why you see the Caitlin Clark dynamic. And as soon as they get them a white man, the one thing that they've always wanted, it's like if you've ever watched Lion King and you see when Simba was born and they raised him up and said, it's the circle of life. That's how they feel when they get them a mixed child. Don't believe me? Again, it may sound like I'm joking, especially with my cadence, but I'm 100% serious. If you watch them, from Serena Williams to even the woman who wrote all the poems that they love, I forgot what her name is, and it's slipping my mind right now. But all of them, when they get white husbands, you know what they're never called? Sellouts.
Yeah.
Well, a black man, if he looks at a white woman, he's called a sellout.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, because it doesn't seem to be the same narrative.
So what you guys are going to ask me, well, did he lie? First of all, there are a lot of problems in the black community that we have, okay? We are going to be honest about it. The black community is in turmoil in many partitions. A lot of the things that we feel about each other, about ourselves, we definitely need a lot of work. I'm going to be honest and tell you that. But the intention that Tommy has is not to uplift the black community. Tommy Sotomayor went over to the white conservatives simply as a conduit to disgrace the black community on the behalf of Tommy Lauren. So all of those bad and negative things about blacks, you want to go over there and say that because why? You feel like these people like you. I think it is clear as day that white people do not care for Tommy Sotomayor. Let me tell you how I know this. Candace Owens, Tommy Sotomayor, some of these other guys, especially Tommy, is he on the level of Alex Jones? Do he get support? Is he support? Same thing with the guy Sneeko, a Fresh and Fit, all the hatred they have for the black community. None of them have the grassroots following as somebody like Tariq Nasheed. Yet they're out here buffooning for the greater society, the dominant society. But who got more pull? I think it's obvious that we see Tariq Nasheed got more pull from the black community than any of them combined got from white folks. Because white people don't trust them. Nobody respects you when you go around saying things like that about your group to the white society. Nobody respects that. It's not a good look. And none of them, even Donovan Sharp. How far do they ever get with white people? Donovan been doing all of that selling out for years. Oh, they love Caitlin Clark all of a sudden. You know, he'll talk down on Caitlin Clark and talk down on a sister. Call her a weave-headed, nappy-headed, all that. And I know you don't believe me, but I got a clip. Let me play it.
Then we got dumb like Angel Reese out here talking about, well, people watch because of me too. No, Angel. The only reason why we know who you are is because you were the first to troll Caitlin Clark on the court. That's the only reason why. Angel Reese, you ain't special. You can't shoot like Caitlin. People don't follow you like Caitlin. You're a ratchet. You're a hair hat wearing, Mr. Snuffleupagus eyelash wearing, just like all the rest of them. Just like let's just call a spade, y'all. Let's just call a spade a spade. A disproportionate amount of women in the WNBA are just ratchet.
Now, Donovan is as broke as a joke right now, okay? Nobody takes him seriously. Not white people, not the white manosphere guys. Nobody will help this guy. He's still out there looking for a doggy biscuit. He's still looking for somebody to help him, to get friends. So all of them is banded together to go out there and just go to the whole point of disrespecting the black community. And what do you get out of that? You see, what these guys don't know is the black people put them on, especially Tommy. Black folks put Tommy on. Okay, black people was the ones supporting Tommy Sotomayor. It wasn't nobody else. Now, when he started buffooning, he started getting some white help, but he was never as big, and I would have to say as rich, as when black people were supporting him. He turned on his entire audience. Look at him now. Look at him now. Nobody likes a traitor. He turned on his fans, lost all the money they gave him and stuff like that. Look at him. Now, the one thing is, at least the black folk will support you. Boy, them white folks ain't gonna give you nothing, boy. They ain't gonna give you nothing. And that go for the rest of the people always buffooning for these people over here so you can get some doggy biscuits or some trinkets or some crumbs from their table. They ain't gonna give you nothing. Tommy Lauren got a show. Tommy will never get a show on Fox News. He'll never get a podcast on Fox News. He'll keep his ass over there on Rumble. And whenever they need somebody to come over and be a court jester, they'll call him. Should have stuck with the blacks. And so many brothers be out here all the time hating on pro-blacks. Oh, you pro-blacks ain't this, you ain't that. Okay, show me where you haters are pro-blacks. What do y'all get from the white folks? What do y'all get that's tangible? We done seen Donovan fall off. Nothing. Fresh and Fit then fell off. Nothing. What do y'all get from them? Tommy, what did he get from them? Nothing. All of them struggling right now. Can't monetize, can't nobody touch them, can't be on the platforms. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Richard, for all you just heard the bell, we're out.